Good morning, guys. Welcome to my full day of eating video. So this is actually the morning after I recorded the full day of eating, and the reason I'm recording this now is because while editing the video I realized I never recorded an intro and I never recorded an outro. So I figured I would do that now. Without any further delay, let's get to it. What I have here is MyFitnessPal. It's an app I use that lets me track my daily caloric intake. So that's all my macros, my calories, my food. It's a food diary. That's all it is. There's plenty of other apps similar to it. This is the one I use. You guys can use whatever you're comfortable with. My starting macros for this day were 185 protein, 205 carbs, 38 fiber, and 68 grams of fat. Now, before you guys watch the first meal, which is coming up, I already had an apple and 2 soft gel fish oils. So here are the macros for that. Combined, they both had 22 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat, and 0 grams of protein. What's happening, guys? Time for meal 1. Let's get to it. What I have in front of me are 4 slices of tilapia, each marinated in some hot sauce, lemon pepper, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. I'm going to put those in the oven, let them cook while I make these eggs. So I have 5 whole eggs in front of me. I used whole eggs because I could use the extra fat. The macros I have for these eggs are 5 grams of carbs, 25 grams of fat, and 30 grams of protein, which comes together at 350 calories. I also use some non-stick cooking spray just to save back on the fat a little bit. So this might be kind of nasty for some of you out there, but I prefer to mix my eggs back in the same sauce that I made earlier. Just to recap, this sauce already had some salt, black pepper, lemon juice, garlic powder, and hot sauce mixed into it, but the eggs having nothing on them yet, I went ahead and threw in some more salt, and I threw in some more of the black pepper, as you guys just saw. Go ahead and mix all that up, get everything together again, and now back onto the fish. So here's the fish. It's all cooked, ready to go. Everything's seasoned, everything's set, and mix it all together. And for those of you guys wondering, the macros for the fish are 0 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat, and 40 grams of protein, altogether 200 calories and a total of 550 calories for the meal. What is happening, guys? It is time for meal 2. So now meal number 2 is nothing really special. What I got over here is some oatmeal. I have the lower sugar, and I have the weight control. The macros for the lower sugar one are, there are 32 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat, and 4 grams of protein per each one of these. One packet of the weight control one, there are 29 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fat, and 7 grams of protein. They both have the same 160 calories, but the reason I got that one as opposed to the normal regular sugar, lower sugar one, or the regular sugar one, I got those because the weight control has higher fiber in it, and it's lower carb a little bit, about like 3 carbs. And the lower sugar one, I got that just because there's a lower sugar option. That's what I would go with. Let's get into making the actual oatmeal now. Alright, so here's my food scale right over here. Go ahead and turn that on. For right now, it doesn't really matter what the scale says. Throw in the weight control packet, that a little higher for you guys. There's the lower sugar one. There you go. There you go. Got that on ounces. Tear it out. There you go. And now I'm aiming for 7 ounces of milk. Exactly 7 on the dot. So the milk I have here is Lucerne Dairy Farms milk. There you go, just regular milk. So the macros on the gallon of milk right here go off of 1 cup, which is about 8 ounces. And I only use 7, so I'm going to put this in MyFitnessPal. So as you can see right there, I have that set up as serving size 1 fluid ounce. And number of servings is 7. The macros for the milk are 10.5 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fat, and 7 grams of protein. I'm going to go ahead and take this upstairs, put this in the microwave, and bring it back down here to show you guys. Alright, so there you guys saw the oatmeal. Now one thing I really like adding to oatmeal to add some extra flavor to it is some unsweetened cocoa powder from Hershey's. It looks like this one right over here. This has, per 1 tablespoon, which is 5 grams, this has 10 calories only. It's half a gram of fat, 3 grams of carbs, and a little bit more than a gram of protein. So here's how I like to take this. Here's the cocoa powder I got right there. That's how it looks on the inside, you know, just regular cocoa powder. Take my spoon right here, it's 7 tablespoons a serving. So I'm going to go ahead and use that as 1 tablespoon or 5 grams worth right there. Mix that all up for you guys. That's how I make my oatmeal right there. The overall macros on this are 461 calories. There's 74.5 grams of carbs, 12.5 grams of fat, and 18.5 grams of protein. You know what would go great with this? If I had a cup of green tea right there. Well, that worked out. So I'm going to go ahead and eat this. I'll drink this, watch some It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia while I do that. And then show you guys what I have in store for meal 3. Nothing big, just some rice and fish. So dinner isn't going to go exactly as planned. I plan to have the fish with some rice. I got a cup of rice. And then the protein bar to finish off the night. But my parents decided to eat the rice instead, which is perfectly fine. They made it. They can have that. I don't really care. So instead of that, I'm going to have this fish right here that I made earlier. It's another 8 ounces, another 40 grams of protein right there. Got an extra 21 grams of protein right here from the protein bar. So the overall macros for this meal, in a sense, right here, are 470 calories, 42 grams of carbs, 13 grams of fat, and 61 grams of protein. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. Alright guys, so there we go. Thank you for watching my full day of eating. The macros that I ended up hitting by the end of the night were a total of 150 protein, 144 carb, and 56 grams of fat, and 35 grams of fiber. That's everything I ate today. It's my first time doing a video like this, so please leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys think and what other types of videos you guys wanted to see. If you guys like this, please leave this video a thumbs up. Other than that, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future. And yeah, follow me on my other social media that's around my face. Catch you guys in the next one.